So, assuming you've watched this far, you now have a good layman's understanding of the periodic table of elements and breaking that all the way down to, you know, protons, neutrons, electrons, quarks, Higgs bosons, right? And you have a concept of a sense of scale from the tiniest things we know in the universe all the way to the universe itself and the prospects of the idea of a multifaceted universe that is just one of many, part of a multiverse and a larger megaverse, and so on and so forth. Right? You have a layman's understanding of evolution, and I'm starting to touch on history. So here's my 2 LDR 2 cents when it comes to history of humanity. Our entire technological progress from rock and bone can be tracked back to the horse. Right, the horse is what led to the wheel and modern agriculture and blacksmithing, and with blacksmithing sans goes everything. As soon as we had modern agriculture and fundamental blacksmithing, spearheaded by the domestication of the horse, there goes all of human technology from that point forward. From Type 0 to the distant future of some 16 trillion year old dude who is living in a type free civilization in which, if we achieve this, I hope I helped educate someone towards that path. So, some of my older videos will now make more sense in context. The horse started its evolution in what would be North America, and its early ancestor to what is the modern horse became the llama and the alpaca, spreading down into South America. In the previous Ice Age, in Homo sapiens, many journeys from Africa to the rest of the world, going into the Afro-Eurasian plate, over the last Ice Age through China and Russia into North America, and into Southeast Asia, into Australia, into Oceania, and so on and so forth. The horse had its own migration through Siberia, into the Middle East, into Europa, into Africa, the zebra, and the people who would become the Native Americans, unfortunately, hunted the ancestor of the horse in the American lands to extinction. Fast forward several hundred years, and we get the advent of European colonization, and yes, that did bring smallpox with them. But if you know anything about smallpox, the humans on the ship would have been dead on upon arrival if they were the ones infected. So nature's sick, twisted joke when it comes to North American Indians and when it comes to the indigenous Australians. This is not a racist take. This is just looking at the rocks and bones of history, literally asking God, right? The dead. What happened? Well, the evidence suggests that because the horse never made it off of the Indo-Pacific plate into Australia, right? There was no rapid development of advanced agriculture in Australia, and the Native American Indians killed their horse. The horse is what brought smallpox back to North America, and the horse is what allowed colonization in general. So there you go. Don't blame me, blame the horse. There's your TLDR of the history of the human race.